Good morning, everybody. How are you? Today is a Monday. It is, let's see, what day are you going to see this? You're going to see this on, December 21st. We're rushing towards Christmas. I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to remind you that the PayPal button is available. You can use PayPal or your debit or credit card to make a donation to help this website run. If you've been here for a while, you know what this is. It's just pattern-collections.com. Click on that button and you'll have a donation amount that you can give, either a one-time amount, or you can click this little button and make it a monthly donation. Ina would appreciate that. It helps the website run. If you don't have the money, that's cool. Website's free to use. She just put it out there about a year or so ago, maybe a little bit longer. I didn't realize that she was paying for this website out of her own pocket. She takes no advertising money whatsoever. So any donations would be appreciated. Keeps this website free and ad-free, which is awesome. So we're going to go to Pattern Focus. I'm going to scroll down. We're still doing this or that or smash for the month. I'm going to go down here. What day did I say we are? We're on the 21st. 21st. This one is called Cushy, which is this one here, which I've done fairly recently. So there's my video on that. The second one is Yin Shel, which is this one, which I have also done a video on, but not as recently. It's been a little while. And Mimi has also done one, so check out her video. And since I did this one sort of this way, I can see from my thumbnail how I did this one. I want to do something different. I think I want to do more of a mandala, like the way the sample is. So there's the sample. Isn't that pretty? She's done the pattern. You can see it in here in this shape. You can see it in this shape. You can see it up here. So the main part here is we're going to do, this is the tricky step. Not that tricky, but it's the tricky part of the step. You're going to come up like a spiral, but then when you come up here, instead of continuing the spiral, you're going to come up and then you're going to go kind of back the other way. Kind of like a muka, or yeah, kind of like a muka. So here again, it's showing that you're going to continue that spiral. See, I'm glad that she showed it in 2 steps, because if she showed just the 1 step, you might not figure it out. So you're going to come up, you're going to come around, then you're going to kind of loop back and around and up like that, all in one smooth motion. Okay? And then the next step is to do this little petal part here and here. And then that's basically it. Or you can do a variation where you, this one she turned it upside down. Can you see that's actually upside down? And instead of coming, she came up around with her spiral and then back. And then instead of going all the way around and coming back up, she just stopped it here and then did 2 petals there. This one she did it as 3 petals. And this one also is upside down. Kind of like that upside down shape. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to think about it. I think since last time I did this full shape, oops, ah, knocking things over. Since I did this full shape last time, I think that's what I did last time, right? I think I might do one of these other shapes. I'm not sure, but I do think I want to do it in a more of a mandala-like thing. So let's do that. Put that over there and get my paper. Do it on a little piece of pink. This is sort of my medium size. If anybody wants to know, it is approximately 4.5 by 4. So it's not quite square. Close enough. I think I'm going to find the middle of my page first thing, because I do think I want to do it in a mandala-like thing. I did go out and get a regular pencil compass, so I think I'm going to try that today. I love my Helix Circle Maker. I do. I love it. But some people were saying, well, how do I do it if I have a compass? So I went out and got a compass. I got this brand, this Mr. Pen. Got it off of Amazon. It was really cheap. Mr. Pen brand. Came with a little mustache sticker. Where I'm going to put the little mustache sticker, I don't know. Came with 2 of the little like golf pencils. This is like the main brand that's on Amazon. I just picked the cheap one, and I liked the one that had where I could put my own pencil in the tip, because the other one that was a little more expensive, they had their own little leads for this end, and you could get their tips closer together, but I'm never gonna draw a circle that small anyways. And I like the idea of being able to just put whatever pencil in there. So it just looks like that. Simple compass. I'm going to make a circle about, let's see, how big do I want my circle? Let's do one here in the middle. Like that. I need to put my pencil out a little longer. And a bit longer. Okay. One there and one, I don't know, about like that. I really did need a regular compass, because sometimes I want to put a small circle in the middle of somewhere, and I can't, because, yeah, just because I can't. It's too hard with this to get it in the right spot. How many? Do I want 8? Do I want 6? Let's do 8. That. Okay, so I'm going to think about this. I'm going to, what am I going to do? If I do them this way, that would be good, right? I'm going to do it like that. So I'm going to think about it. I'm going to come up and around, come this way and that way. That's not how it goes. Up around like that. I'm just going to plan myself out in pencil. Just gently. I didn't do that very well. Something like that. That'll get me started. Okay, I've kind of planned out where I want to put this pattern. It's okay if you want to plan your things out in pencil. Go for it. I'm not going to complain. It is cold in here. We've had the weirdest weather. Okay, last time I spoke to you, it was going to be like super hot, right? And I was roasty toasty, and I couldn't be in here much longer because it was hot. And then today it's cold. Let me show you guys something. Hang on a second. We interrupt this drawing session for an important message. Okay, this is, I'm going to turn off my light so you can see. This is the weather station from my backyard. Okay, in the last 7 days, our high has been 95 and our low has been 35. And on the 5th of November, I don't know if you guys can see this because it's bad angle, but on the 5th of November, we were at that 95.5, almost 96 degrees. And then in just 2 days, on the 7th of November, our high was 57. And our low actually dropped down on the 8th. Our low dropped down to 41, and the high was like in the 50s again. And we had hail. We went from 96 degrees to hailing in 3 days. It was crazy. Crazy, crazy. Now today is going to be nice. It's going to be in the 60s, I think. 70s. I think it's going to be in the 70s. Beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful day. But all my metal pens are chilly in here. It's been, doesn't get super cold in here, but it's not, my room is not weather, it's not climate controlled. That's what I want to say. Unless I'm in here. I have a heater that I can turn on. I have an air conditioner I can turn on. But if I'm not out here, they don't come on. They don't keep my room a particular temperature. I'm going to start a little bit further out from my guide. There's the edge of my circle right there. I'm actually going to start out here, I think. And then I'm going to come in and around, and then around like this, and out toward the middle there. And then around, and like this. In and around, and out, and to the middle. In and around, and to the middle. And like this. getting better at keeping that shape a little more consistent the more I draw it. I like that. Okay, so what's the next step? I've forgotten already. It doesn't take long. I want this one. So this one is actually that. That. And then at this end, we're going to do that. Okay. Now I'm going to erase all my guidelines. Oops, I've left my sounds on my phone. I don't usually do that when I'm out here. Let me turn those off. Okay. My friend Stephanie over at Deliberately Creative has gone live on YouTube. But I cannot stop what I'm doing and watch her. I usually miss most of her lives anyways. I go back and watch the replay. Nice lady, Stephanie. If you don't know Stephanie, go check her out. Her YouTube channel is Deliberately Creative. And once you're done with my video here, go over there and check her out. Tell her I sent to you. I'm going to think about what I want to do here for the rest of this. I want to make that sort of even in here. I'll make another guideline, but I want to make it right here. This is going to be a helpful little tool. Oop, dropping things. I want to just put a little mark right there because I want to see that circle. Okay, like that. And then I think I'm going to, in here, put stripes. Not doing a good job of keeping these stripes even. It's okay. While I'm drawing stripes, let me do a question from the book. If you could ask God any single question, what would it be? Wow. Wow, that's going to change depending on my situation at any one time, isn't it? One question. When are you coming back? That's my question. When are you coming back? And right in my head at this very moment, I got the answer. Now, people are going to think I'm weird because, yes, sometimes I do get impressions, feelings, idea that God is with me. And sometimes it's stronger than others. And as soon as I said that question, when are you coming back? In my head, I heard, I never left. So immediately I got my answer. And that's reassuring, at least to me. Now, if you don't believe the same way I believe, that's cool. You know, you do you. I am not here to pass judgment on you and your belief system. It's not what I'm here for. But I am going to share what mine is. And so don't kick me for it. Okay, I like that. I want some kind of extra thing here. Just because. Like that. And then I feel like it's missing something here. Like it needs another shape like this. Like that. I'm happy with that. Okay. And then I think I'm just going to shade and then I'll be done. Doesn't matter where I sign it, it's the same all the way around. Don't want that there. Okay, let's do some shading down here. Probably also use a white pencil or pen to highlight. So I'll do shading and highlighting. Let's do it here and in there. Here and there. I'm starting to plan out my lessons that I'm going to do in January. I'm decided I'm going to call them Back to Basics. And lesson number 1 is going to be choosing your supplies, or not necessarily, well, yeah, it'll be about supplies. Lesson number 1 will be about supplies. And then lesson number 2, I believe I'm going to do about basic shapes and drawing basic shapes. And that's as far as I've gotten so far. Lesson number 3, I take it back, I've gone a little bit further. Lesson number 3 is going to be about reading patterns and how to read patterns. Most of you guys already know that, but you know, there are people who don't. So we're starting, those lessons are going to start like basic, super basic. I want that dark. Those petals are going to be dark, dark, dark. I'm pushing pretty hard with my pencil, putting a lot of graphite out there. I could also choose to go with a softer pencil, which would also give me more graphite. But I want it nice and dark. I want those petals to just go recede to the background. That's the point of these petals. Looks good, nice and dark. Come back in here with my blending stump and blend those out. Let's see how those are much darker than what I did there. Matter of fact, I may come back and darken up what I've already done because it just seems like not enough contrast. Nice thing about doing your shading is that you can always use your eraser and take some away, or you can come back with your pencil and add some. Unlike when you draw with your pen, and once it's down, it's down. When you draw with your pencil, you can erase. Yes, it's a thing. You can do that. Okay. Yeah, I think I want my middles a little darker. Next question. If you could be one article of clothing, what would you be, and who would you want to belong to? Oh, that's an interesting question. I don't think I've ever been asked. I've been asked questions like, what animal would you like to be, or something like that, but I have never, don't think I've ever been asked, what article of clothing would you want to be? That's different. Um, I think I'd want to be, I'm going to play with something real quick. I want to see what this looks like. How bright is that? It's really kind of dark. I'm gonna put a little bit of pink pen right here. Why? I don't know. It just some like that. Article of clothing. I think I'd want to be a wonderful, cozy, chunky sweater. And maybe I'm thinking that because our weather has turned, but you know, kind of like what I'm wearing now. A lovely, cozy, comfortable, chunky sweater. Who would I want to belong to? My mom. I would love my mom to snuggle up with me. I'd love to be able to be that comfort for her. Absolutely. And I think I want some of this pink to go here. Like that. I'm thinking a lot about my mom lately on Friday. Today is Wednesday. On Friday, she fell out in the garden and ended up at the hospital. Severe neck. She really hurt herself. Yeah. And we were afraid that she was going to have surgery. Turns out she didn't have to have surgery, which we are very thankful for. But she's in a neck brace and will be in one for 4 to 6 weeks or something while she heals. Yeah, she really hurt herself, and we were very worried about her. So I'm thinking of my mom, and that's probably why I would want to be a warm, snuggly sweater to give her comfort. She's going to be okay. She went out to lunch with her friends yesterday, so she'll be fine. She just is in a bit of pain, and it's awkward and uncomfortable. And it'll be a while before she gets to garden again. She loves to be out in the garden. That's her favorite place. She's out in the garden almost every day, I think. Either in her garden or the garden at her church. It's her happy place. So if you guys want to put some good vibes out there, some prayers out there for my mom and her healing, that would be awesome. Of course, by the time you see this, she will probably be mostly healed because it'll be about 4 weeks from the time, actually almost exactly 4 weeks from the time I'm doing this by the time you see it. So hopefully healing will have happened already. I feel like I want a bright white highlight right along here. Going that way, maybe. I like that better with it where it's not quite solid. Yeah. Let's see. Almost done, folks. Almost done. See, the pattern itself is never that complicated. I was done with the pattern a long time ago. It's the playing, the embellishing, the coloring in. That's the part that gets you. Husband's out working on the pool. It's giving us some sort of error messages and it isn't working properly. So he's trying to figure it out. Okay. There we go. I like how that turned out. I want a little dot of white, right? Smack in the middle. Just one dot though. Come on. Just want one dot. Like that. Just like that. Yep. I think that's what I want. All right. You guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video. Next, we're going to do bounce worm. Looking forward to that. I don't remember what it was. I chose it, but I don't remember what it was. All right. You guys, see you later. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.